Okay, we're back. As you can see, I've deconstructed everything. I've basically pulled all the parts out of the design, but kept them together. For instance, the motherboard, you can still see how the memory cards sit in relation to it, which is important because you need to know how far they're going to stick out of the case, how much room they need, etc., etc. But one thing we don't need is the power input jack. Lately I've been wiring my own, so we can certainly get rid of that. Anyway, I've increased the case size to 17.25 by 11.5, so it's about a 1/4 inch bigger in either direction, which is actually only an 1/8 inch on each side, which isn't too bad. Again, you know, I built a bunch of the other ones and I had some problems, like sometimes the curves wouldn't cut correctly, or the DVD drive was too close to the edge and that caused it to actually cut through on the bevel. So what I can do here is I can, you know, just start to replace things. Like I have my friction hinges, which I guess I like now, even though they're expensive. They work. I mean, that's probably why they're expensive. Yeah, so I can, with a little bit more space, I can have a little bit more breathing room. For instance, in the original one, when you put in the motherboard, including the metal shield in the back, you kind of bump into the edges here at the top and the bottom. So now we actually have a little bit more room. Actually, it looks like a lot more room, but it'll be a little bit more room, which will make it a little bit easier. Basically, less grinding on the metal RF shield that goes under all this to make it fit. And one thing I could do is I could make the curved sides or edges of the case a little less severe. And as you see, what can happen is if you have less of a curve in the case, you can move this out toward the edge more. But as is, it's not too bad. And of course, the curvier the case, the better it looks. So yeah, so now I have a basic new size, and it's a little bit bigger, so I know everything will fit, and then some. So I will go from here to, you know, I'm going to put my parts in. So as you can see, this, it's just swimming. It's like, oh yeah, I've got all the room in the world. Yeah, check it out. Ugh, die. So yeah, I'll go from here.